Hey folks, welcome welcome back to Let's Play Lightning's Return, Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Series JG. Just confirmed the last video took. A lot of pontificating. But now at last, we're in the final room of the game. Can no longer press the map button. I could switch schemata. Heavy slash with ultimate weapon. Heavy slash is probably good. I wish I could get rid of shadow bind. Oh, I need heavy slash for this one. This is one where I could consider getting rid of heavy slash and getting something else, but Windwalker bracelet, 60 seconds. Can probably find something that's more than 60 seconds of benefit. Oh yeah, Dawn Gauntlets. That way I might be able to get a little bit more overclocking in. Okay. Alright, let's just go. Let's get on with it. So it's a very cool final bossy type of area. As we walk up here, the path behind us disappears. We can't backtrack anyway. Once you're in this room, there's no random encounters. There's nothing, no farming EP. There's nothing to do but fight Bhunivelze. So, paranoia attack again. Make sure I'm recording. Got a lot of these today. Okay, we are recording. Let's deal with Big Daddy B. It is a little weird. After all Hope and Lightning went through, they were kind of the... They did have a somewhat endearing relationship in Final Fantasy XIII. It's a little weird to be at the end of the series, and Lightning is going in basically to fight Hope. It almost feels like. Or rescue him, depending on how you want to look at it.
Behold,
It's
the
me.
grandeur of a new world born before your very eyes.
Pretty cool, huh?
Millions of human souls yearning for life, ready to be reborn.
It's like a Jethro Tull song.
The moment of renewed life recedes.
You're
My
screwing it
glorious
up.
new world must be destroyed.
Wait, what?
After you went to all that trouble.
Well, there's no trouble at all, really.
It is your doing. You stopped the Sacred One from singing the soul song.
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, this makes a huge difference. This makes a huge difference. He's not going to let... Okay. I figured he wanted to wipe them out and, like... But if he's going to, like, wipe out the new planet because he doesn't want to let these old souls live on it, then, yeah, Lightning's got to take his ass out.
The souls are poisoned, prisoners of their past and of their fates. What God has created, he can destroy. I shall burn it in an ocean of flame.
Of course, it costs a lot of ATB, but I'll
And
save
you'll
them
do
up.
it all over. Rebuild the world, the sky, even the people. But with no memories or feelings. And no past.
Well, yeah, that's how I did it the first time.
The perfect people for my perfect world.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Wait a
No
second.
lonely joy,
Sorry, that's weird.
unfettered by grief and grudges.
What you're describing isn't human. They'll be puppets that look like people.
Only people who are full of prejudice and hatred for others are true people. Those who are not bound by past grievance, they are puppets.
Bhunivelze,
You suck.
you're a god, but you could never see into our hearts.
Yes, your souls are opaque to me.
I'm not talking like Kof anymore.
They must be redone. What value can they have if your souls are not known to God?
Anyway, I'm gonna kill this kid now.
Your flesh shall be returned to clay. Molded, made perfect.
Yeah, it sounds like if we just be a little less selfish about our own souls being annihilated, the next generation will be really cool if we just let it happen.
You shall become a vessel for God himself, transcendent and supreme.
Thanks for combining puppetry imagery, which makes sense because like hope is being used, but also some nice Jesus on the cross imagery. Thanks, Japan.
Rejoice in the light of God's love. I shall descend and inhabit your frail bodies, to read your heart and bring you joy.
As long as I'm going off on these long asides. Yeah, there is. I have heard that one of the things that was puzzling about the Christian mythos to the Japanese, and it came up. I was watching this old 70s TV show about Shaka Zulu, where the same thing happened. They were explaining the Jesus story to Shaka. Like, Jesus is the King of Kings. He's the greatest man who ever walked the earth. He died on the cross for our sins. And Shaka Zulu. And then the same thing was like happened with a lot of the Japanese hearing the story for the first time. They're like, yeah, but if he was so powerful, why did he allow himself to? That's the thing here. It's like, oh, super evil. Because why am I getting off into this? It's such a dangerous topic. But yeah, for Shaka Zulu, it's like, well, how powerful could he have been if he let himself die on the cross? This game is like, well, what kind of a jerk was God if he made this guy die on a cross? So it's got Bhunivelze. It's just like taking the imagery and twisting around, and it's a stupid RPG, and I should get over it. But it's like, yeah, it's like Bhunivelze is taking all these trappings of Christianity, but he's just being a complete dick while having them.
I shall be a god amongst you, almighty and all-knowing.
Well, yeah, but I thought you were.
You took that body, but what did you do with his soul?
Flo lost it.
I do not know. Your souls are invisible to me.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
I wasn't sure. Not until now. I thought that if you really were trying to save humanity,
I could totally work for you.
maybe I should help you, instead of fighting you.
But you just
But
told
I'm
me you
sure
lost
now.
Snow's soul.
You think you can slay God?
The goddess of death can. You've made me strong enough!
Yes, Savior.
Well, you did beat the two optional super bosses.
And so I prepared you with many trials. Show me your new powers. Let this be your final trial. Great and mighty pulse from far-flung reaches come to me.
And this is where I don't...
Radiant and shining limbs from distant depths come forth to me.
Like, does he want to lose here?
Head and open your heart to the benediction of God's light. Drink in the light and
Oh, by the way, you can get his weapon as a drop. I did not get it when I off-screened this fight, but I got it. I got it when I played the game years ago, so it's kind of annoyed I didn't get it this time. But yeah, it's like, okay, his thing was I prepared you with many trials for this battle.
I kill the god of light. I become the goddess of death.
Yeah, but I really don't understand whether that's what Bhunivelze wants or not. Because now the story is like, he's prepared her with trials for this moment, and she kills him, she becomes the goddess of death, and he wants a goddess of death for his new world, but does he want to lose? That doesn't make any sense.
Time's trial awaits. Prove your worth as a goddess.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. He's invulnerable to all these status things. So I'm wasting slots by having them.
We do not accept your rule.
Now is he immune to status? He's still immune to status stuff.
Rejoice in the light.
Ow. Okay, physical stuff still hits you.
No true path.
Drowning chaos!
I'm just gonna whack him with a bunch of, I mean, I got all the, overclock power ever.
Now feel my strength! Drowning.
And he's got more than one form, by the way. I was actually finishing Neo 2's final DLC main story boss, and I was just super happy it only had one form, but yeah, he's got more than one form.
So, this is the true face of God.
A bunch of monads.
Future belongs to us.
Okay, so if you don't get rid of them, they do extra fancy attacks on you.
Now feel my strength! You cannot change your fate.
See, I've got bravery, and he was staggered for a minute there. That's another form down.
Resist no more. Come to your god. A new goddess is born.
But are we allies now, or what's going on?
You're fighting the goddess of death now.
Let's see. I guess this would be a good time to use refresher because I'm really low on everything.
Wretched fool.
We do not accept your rule. Whatever happens, you will die.
I guess I'm just trying to get brave reestablished. There we go.
Almighty vengeance is mine.
Almighty vengeance is his.
My stars.
You will die. Here.
Wretched fool.
Yeah, I don't know how many forms he has, but having already killed the super bosses, he's way outclassed here. Oh, that's right. He has the fourth form is the nastiest.
He shall burn in his light.
You tried to take on humanity, and that was your mistake.
I think it might be time to just hit the old hero's potion and go off on him now, though.
This is your grave!
Oh, that's right. He's flying now, so I can't actually. Oh, this is obnoxious. I'm not gonna need to stagger him before I can do anything.
Drowning chaos!
I don't know what kind of attack that is.
Now feel my strength! You will be the final victor.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have. It did something that got me down to 1 hit point, so I shouldn't have used my get all hit points back thing when I did.
We're taking the new world. Here!
Okay. This should be it. Just for the fun of it, let's finish him with Army of One. We will end up in that stupid Soldier of Peace garb with the goofiest outfit in the game, but this is the final shot here. Now on New Game Plus, there is a version of Bhunivelze who is tougher than the optional super bosses. And he's got some pretty nasty attacks, but like, yeah, he's not as bad as the bosses we've already fought. So 5 stars. We didn't even use any ethers. We did use quite a few hero potions. And he did have that attack that knocks you down to 1 hit point, but that's not such a big deal in a game where you can use Phoenix Downs all the time. No EP, no Gil, and we did not get his weapon to drop. So I did not get to show that off unless I decide to, like, hunt for the save slot where I have it in New Game Plus, which is from, like, 10 years ago. I did not get it to drop in this Let's Play.
It cannot be. The light, so brilliant.
I thought I gave you only a small little bit of light. So I guess she's, again, it's like...
A beautiful new world.
Oh, he's like Sawdust Snake reaching for
It belongs to
the
humanity now. There's no place for you
statue of... whatever it was, the American flag, I guess.
I will not accept it. I will not allow it.
Oh, you're crying, Bhunivelze.
I feel grief and pain. I feel anger. Goddess of death, I cast you out.
Does this mean I have a soul, or did I never have... I don't understand what's going on.
there. Yes, that's what I plan to do. The goddess of death is gone, and there's no one to control the chaos. Someone has to take Etro's place.
Well, yeah, that's what I wanted you to do.
Cycle of life.
Oh,
That someone is going to be me.
okay, well, then we're in agreement. What's the problem?
But before I do, I'm going to take you into the chaos with me.
So we can hang out and be buddies.
Is that your last resort? Your final desperate toy? Do you think you can survive me? The power of divine light is mine!
But I just beat you in a boss fight.
You have the power of a god, but you have the power of a human inside you as well.
I just put it there when I stabbed you with the
Now
human
that
stick.
is going to destroy you. It's the final act in the death of a god.
Hey, cool, she's using
I
Holy.
bring you salvation.
Does any of this make sense to you guys? Is Hope inside of... Is she... Okay, she's setting Hope's soul free. Like I said, I played this the other night, but I just kind of skipped through the most of the cinematics and was just fighting the fight so I could get through it. And like I said, bourbon and coke, and I was just fighting through the fight so I could get a New Game Plus going. But I guess because he was connected with Hope, that meant that somehow magical MacGuffin Jesus Sauce Wizard Power was able to do a thing. Did Hope defeat Bhunivelze? What happened?
Lightning!
Is Bhunivelze dead, or
Do you see it?
he in the
Go.
chaos?
It's a new world. A world of hope.
Lowercase h hope.
And it's waiting for you to be born again.
But I don't like my dad. Can I have a different one? I mean, I liked my mom, I guess.
You are their hope.
Make sure you don't let Snow get her
I
killed
can't
this
see
time.
You. Where are you?
Well, I'm
Light,
God's death, so...
What's going to happen to you?
No. You can't turn back or you'll never leave. I have to stay behind. Someone has to control the chaos.
What about Shadow the Hedgehog? Could he use chaos
I
control?
have to keep it safe forever. The new world, and you, and all of humanity. So go.
Well, hopefully, over the course of time, she and Bhunivelze will work it out and become friends, because apparently they're going to hang out together in this chaos void forever. And so my understanding was that for the world to work, they needed to be a god of light and a goddess of death. But the goddess of death was doing all the work of, like, keeping a cycle going so that new souls would come into the world and be, leave the world in death and be reborn into the world, and the cycle of life would continue. And the goddess of light just made the world and then went to sleep. So all she's really done has been like, all right, Bhunivelze, I'm dragging you into the chaos so you can't wake up and fuck shit up when I've got it running the way I want it to, because I now am the goddess that controls the world. Understood, enlightening.
And live.
But he's still there. Like, he's not dead. He's hanging out in the chaos, just looking grumpy. We never do get to see what Etro looks like. Was she just like a person? She gets name dropped a lot, but we never see
Don't
Etro
leave me.
appear as a character.
I don't want to be alone. Sarah.
Are you Etro? What the hell?
Not quite.
Lumina?
What's in here?
Oh.
Me?
What? Oop.
You're not really her?
Nope, I'm just messing with you.
No. I'm just a fake, made by God.
I'm fake enormous, the annoying blue
I'm
dude.
missing something important.
See, that would be a joke for Bobo, who will never see this.
Just like you are. Yes, it's true. God cut part of me away.
And if I was a Freudian, I would think they had penis envy. They're talking about how they're missing an important part. You need to be God, but that would just be me being silly.
When I woke as the savior. No, it wasn't God's doing. Do you want to know who it was? You. What?
You screwed
It
everything up.
happened a long time ago. You wanted so much to be strong. You wanted to grow up so fast, you got rid of everything that made you weak.
You know, like Snow and Zaz.
So you'd never have to back down. So no one could ever make you cry.
Zaz got really short shrift in this game. He didn't even show up at the end to help, and like the all-fast protagonists show up and help fight battle where they weren't really needed sequence.
What you tried to do, you tried to kill me.
Bitch, now I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
You're me. Young. Weak.
Oh, that actually makes
Claire
sense.
Farron. Her selfishness, her loneliness, her fear. That little bit of your soul that you couldn't accept.
The part of you that would go around spreading Dodge's soul fragments around the world. What the fuck was wrong with you? Actually, okay, I don't know that she was spreading Dodge's soul fragments. She was trying to help, but okay, the reveal here, and I had forgotten this, is Lumina is actually not. She looks a lot like Sarah, but it's not. It's because she's lightning at that same age. That I had forgotten, and that actually does make sense.
You look like you're home.
Kind of.
Like you belong in the chaos. I have no choice. Someone has to stay behind to keep the new world.
Well, you could make Bhunivelze the goddess of death.
That's how you hide your true feelings. You convince yourself with logic.
Fucking Vulcan.
You make it sound rational to cut away parts of yourself.
Well, it is rational. I cut off my left hand because it offended me.
Sarah! Sarah!
Stud!
Wait! Don't go! Please! Don't leave me alone!
Just think about the place that you wanted to meet with Renoa, and you will appear there. I might be confusing you with a different Final Fantasy protagonist. I guess I'll rescue myself. Yeah, I mean, this is her rescuing herself here. And now that we know that that's what Lumina has been all along. Oh, and I'm gonna rescue you too, because I spent the whole game being an evil puppet of God.
I hear you, Light. Let's go. We'll be together.
Even in this most serious of moments, I can't bring myself to call you Lightning.
You came to save me. Even though you were never real.
Wait, what? Sarah wasn't real? Okay, there was a fake Sarah. The fake Sarah came to save her. That's nice. Does the fake Sarah now stay behind in the chaos game?
Yes, I was a fake. Sarah's soul wasn't inside me.
But
I could imagine it. I could imagine what the real Sarah would feel.
within 98% accuracy,
That's how I did it.
I was
I tried
programmed to
feel the
replicate
same
Sarah's
thoughts as she
emotion.
would, and I imagined the love that she must have felt for you.
Well, you were wrong. Sarah's actually getting really tired of Lightning over the years.
I could dream.
We didn't. I mean, you know, we don't get to see them together a lot. My theory is, like, when Lightning disappeared, she went on this quest to get Lightning back because she felt guilty about the fact that deep down inside she was really sick and tired of her sister. It's like, she's just giving Snow shit. He tries his best. He's my husband. Can you just get off his back?
It was just a lie, a fake.
I was fake news.
Became real.
I was the Russia hoax.
I love you. I always have.
Except that I only recently came into existence and I'm a fake. Otherwise, I have always loved you. That's what they're saying, right? Am I... Is it? We still haven't encountered real Sarah. I'm sure she'll be reborn on the new planet. But otherwise, this game's a total bummer. I guess I'm still here. Maybe now we have to fight Bhunivelze Plus in the super boss fight at the end. He's trying to destroy the
old
world.
world is dying, and your myths will die with it. In the new world, we won't need God.
Oh, so she's Ricky Gervais. Alright, I'm glad the summon creatures get to come back. Because the only one who showed up in this game showed up in Chocobo form. And the others didn't even get that. It's like, we won't have gods. Now, demigods appear! Yeah, Bhunivelze was blowing up the cosmos. He didn't seem this powerful when we fought him. Because we've won. Like, this is not a lead up to another follow-up fight. That was the final.
Never give up.
Well, never give up. It's Reiko Hinamoto. Good. Maybe even Zaz gets to do something in this scene.
Even if we die.
Someone will take up the torch.
In Final Fantasy 15.
Your reign is over.
I mean, I never played it, but I'm sure somebody is in that game being a hero, right?
We hope in the face of despair. That makes us strong.
Isn't that right, Zaz? Zaz? Zaz never showed up! I think maybe his summon creature was hanging out.
You're here.
Are you finally defeated now?
What is that?
It's Zaz!
Those lights. Are they the souls? Everyone.
All of humanity going to be reborn.
Oh, there he is.
Did I miss the reunion?
Yes! You literally
Oh,
did!
man. You're late again. We were looking for something, but we found it.
You know, if you'd been here, Zaz, we would have won slightly faster than we did without you. It pretty much summarizes Zaz as a character in the original Final Fantasy XIII. Like, I liked him as a character, but once you've got Lightning in your party, Zaz is kind of watered-down Lightning. I'm sorry, the game gives you 2 medics, Vanille and Hope. It gives you 2 Sentinels, Fang and Snow, and then it gives you 2 all-rounders. And Lightning is better than Zaz in gameplay mechanics. I feel bad because he was such a fun character. He was like, they took everything they wanted to do as a Japanese game with black people, with the over-the-top afro and stuff, but they kept it dialed back just enough. It wasn't, like, offensive. At least I didn't think so. And he was good, and I liked him, and they almost completely forgot to put him in the ending.
Yeah, we found Hope.
But I'm Hope.
Hey, you gonna join us?
Maybe they found adult Hope. He's a separate character, after all.
Yep.
Oh, they found Sarah. That's nice. Somebody had to do that. Yeah, somebody had to do that. Why the fuck did the rest of you guys not go help find Sarah? You mean I could have beaten Bhunivelze by myself? You guys just showed up for the glory shot. You didn't go find Sarah.
Lightning, I'm here. I can fight too.
Well, the game's over now, honey. We don't need you to fight.
Good.
But I'm also fake. It's a long story. There's actually a whole bunch of fake Sarahs. Oh.
Know this, Bhunivelze. It wasn't just me that destroyed
I'm
you.
not listening. I'm just so mad right now I could spit.
You've been defeated by a power that you never understood.
Calculus.
A power that you cannot see. It comes from the bonds of love that unite us. Together.
I'm the creator god. I love everyone. I just don't
changed
show it
the world.
sometimes. Are you a forgiving goddess by any chance? Any chance at all I could get a shot at, like, improving? Nope. God damn, how many times is Bhunivelze gonna die? It's like the freaking Terminator. And then he just turns into a little poof of smoke after falling a comically long distance. Then Lindsay and Pulse appear, and they're the final boss. And Bartandalus comes back, because, you know, why the hell not? I mean, we dealt with Caius. We never really dealt with Bartandalus again. Oh, he's starting to smell. Decomposing God is disgusting.
The living don't need a god, but the dead do. A god to protect them. A god of salvation.
No, Caius, we really have had enough of you at this point. I'm sorry. You were a blowhard in the game where you were the villain. Poor Bartandalus never gets any kind of comeback. He was a massive blowhard too. But he just dies and goes away. You just keep popping up.
We shall become that god. We will rule over the unseen realm. And from there, we will look over the cycle of death and rebirth.
Well, that's convenient.
We will live. We will live in the shadows of death.
And, Noel, you can just get over it, okay?
I won't let you!
Oh, fuck, Noel. Come on.
Fuel!
Noel, there are other fish in the sea. All but... There's a million of them. All but one of them are in love with purple hair guy. Let her go, man. Get on eHarmony.
You want to die with her?
Too
No.
bad.
I want her to live! She can't die! Not after all this!
But she was already dead.
If it is your wish, you will die in her place.
Does that mean that she gets to live? Because he's like a hopeless romantic. He'd totally be into that. But that wouldn't make sense that that would help anything.
Then swear on your life.
What?
Keep her safe.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna live in the eternal darkness with a million Yules, one of whom likes him. And Caius will disappear. Oh, heaven forbid anyone not get their happy ending here.
She is the last of us.
Oh.
Only she can be free. Caius has released her from the fate of the Cirrus.
Don't ask how. Just don't. Just let it go. Forget about it. Just repeat to yourself, it's just a game. I should really just relax. Don't ask why this hasn't already happened. If it's a thing he can just do, just forget it.
God. I long for the days of there being a little bittersweet moment in the Final Fantasy VIII ending where Laguna, like, the woman he loved is still dead, no matter what happens to these teenage heroes who save the world. Like, she's dead before the game starts. He's still sad. Somebody gets to be kind of bittersweet. In this game, it's like, no, Hope, your mom's back.
Is it over? Is God?
Vanille, it's never been disclosed before, but you lost your pet hamster when you were a little girl. It's back now. This is undisclosed trauma in Vanille's life has been fixed.
Really dead?
No! He's coming back. He's coming right behind you, Hope. He's gonna stab you in the back with his giant weapon.
He's fallen into the unseen realm. Does that mean he's destroyed? Or merely sleeping? I don't know.
Leave your thoughts in the comments.
Maybe one day he'll return.
As a good guy.
But even if he does, it doesn't matter. We'll win again.
Well, what if he comes back reformed? I mean, he's God. Give him a chance. Maybe he's like, you know what? Oh, wow, I didn't mean to pause over the explosion. It's like, I guess I didn't understand how powerful souls are. Well, that's me convinced. I'll never do it again. This time I'm gonna be nice.
It's happening.
crystal shit's flying around. It's happening.
I'm going with them, Kupo.
Oh, is this tragic? Is this good? I don't know. Where's the other Moogles? Are they all dead? We can only hope. Oh, I think I was Hope's guardian guy. So they're... I guess they're flying away to...
Kupo.
To where?
We'll meet again.
Kupo.
I mean, I guess if you come to the Moogle planet that's being created, I guess.
Thanks for making me your steed. It was a lot more fun than you might have thought. And now, scenes from our Final Fantasy adventures past. Oh, I was only kidding. I guess that is what the close of the eyeball represented. This montage will serve to make you think that this was an epic story, whose scope was planned from the beginning and wasn't kind of rewritten every single time there was a new game. Still, this all fits together better than it does if you throw Final Fantasy Type 0 into the mix, in which case none of that makes any sense.
It's time.
I can cry now because I got the little girl wearing a one black glove back in my soul. I could even probably say congrats and not sound really, really weird.
We never did get to see a grown-up version of Hope in this game. But they're all being reborn, presumably as babies. Oh, that's a point. Are they all just going to... It's all the new souls going to appear. Is there going to be a whole generation where nobody can actually feed or take care of each other because they're all reborn as babies? Final Fantasy babies, we make your dreams come true. Final Fantasy babies, presumably
The
some of
time
us
of
will be
crystals
adults.
and gods is over. Vanished into a past that no longer is.
Wait, so crystals won't be a thing on this planet? How are you going to salt your food?
Humankind will be born afresh. Ours is a new future, bright with promise.
Although our food will be very bland and unsalted.
Sometimes shadows will darken our path. We shall tremble in fear before the night, but we won't be alone. We will reach out our
And
hands,
find other babies.
and in the warmth of another hand holding our own, we will know hope.
Because it didn't work that way before.
We will survive and prosper.
As long as I know how to love, I know I will love.
The Crystal Age is just a
Oh, hey,
legend from
Spain!
before the world was born,
I think is that Gibraltar down there? Yeah. I don't
and
know.
it ended before you were born.
That's right, this is the origin story of Earth. We were all born in France. You too are descended from us. If it wasn't for me defeating Bhunivelze, the evil god, you would be in a shitty world with only 4 locations. 2 of which were just kind of boring cities. And then a desert and a place that had sheep farms.
And there you go, folks. The actual credits. Kind of making me wish I hadn't paused to pontificate so often, because now we've got all the credits to get through. I do not remember how long the credits are. I can pause. Okay, so what we'll do is... do I want to do a separate video for credits? This video has gotten pretty long. Okay, so we'll come back. We'll share some thoughts over the credits. I do have some stuff in New Game Plus to show you. Depending on how long the credits go, that may or may not be its own video. But my mouse has fallen asleep, which is making it difficult to end this video. So we'll come back next time, credits, and maybe a little something else. We have 2 videos tops left in this Let's Play, folks. So if you've been sticking around from the beginning of Final Fantasy XIII, you can't back out now. See you next time.